Steve Ballmer. Steve Ballmer joined Microsoft in 1980 after Bill Gates convinced him to drop out of Stanford University's MBA program. He was Microsoft's 30th employee. Ballmer went on to succeed Gates as Microsoft CEO in 2000. He held the position until stepping down in 2014. Ballmer oversaw Microsoft's 2011 purchase of Skype for $8.5 billion. Ballmer owns an estimated 4% of Microsoft, making him the software giant's largest individual shareholder. In 2014, shortly after stepping down as Microsoft CEO, Ballmer purchased the Los Angeles Clippers basketball team for $2 billion. Ballmer lived in the same dorm and on the same floor as Bill Gates while the two attended Harvard University. The brotherly relationship between the two became strained when Ballmer started pushing the tech company into hardware, such as the Surface tablet and the Windows mobile phone, during his tenure as CEO. Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani was born in British-controlled Yemen, the son of a trading company clerk. His father, Dhirubhai Ambani, moved back to India and started a spice trading business. He has been a member of Reliance's board of directors since 1977. Mukesh Ambani entered Stanford University in 1979 to pursue a master's degree. He returned to India to oversee Reliance's expansion into oil, refining and petrochemicals. After Dhirubhai Ambani died in 2002, Mukesh assumed joint leadership of Reliance. Mukesh Ambani was named the world's richest man in 2007. He founded Reliance Foundation to promote rural development, health, and education. In 2013, Mukesh and Anil Ambani signed a $220 million pact to share a fiber optic network. Millionaire industrialist Mukesh Ambani lives in a 27-story Mumbai mansion. He donated $66.7 million to the government's response to the Ebola pandemic. His mansion has 3 helipads, 3 floors of gardens and a rooftop helipad. Gautam Adani. Gautam Adani surpassed Mukesh Ambani in March 2022 as the richest person in Asia. Adani owns major stakes in 6 key Indian companies. The combined market cap of companies owned by the Adani Group is $174 billion, as of June 1, 2022. Adani dropped out of college and previously worked in the diamond trade. Adani created Adani Enterprises in 1988 to import and export commodities. In 1994, his company was granted approval to develop a harbor facility at Mundra Port. Now, Adani has the largest port operator, thermal coal producer, and coal trader. Indian billionaire Adani was kidnapped and held for ransom in 1997. He was also in Mumbai's Taj Hotel during the 2008 terrorist attack. In 2020, he purchased a 74% stake in the second busiest airport in India, Mumbai International Airport from Tata Steel. Sergey Brin. Sergey Brin co-founded Google with Larry Page in 1998. Brin became Google's president of technology when Eric Schmidt took over as CEO. He held the same post at the Alphabet holding company after it was established in 2015. The company also offers a variety of online tools and services. Google Workspace includes Gmail, Google Drive, Google Calendar, Google Meet, Google Chat, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and more. Brin spent much of 2019 focusing on X, Alphabet's research laboratory responsible for innovative technologies like Waymo self-driving cars and Google Glass smart glasses. He has also donated millions of dollars to Parkinson's disease research, partnering with the Michael J. Fox Foundation. Larry Page. Like several tech billionaires on this list, Larry Page embarked on his path to fame and fortune in a college dorm room. While attending Stanford University in 1995, Page and his friend Sergey Brin came up with the idea of improving internet data extraction. The duo devised a new search engine technology they dubbed Backrub, named after its ability to analyze backing links. From there, Page and Brin went on to found Google in 1998, with Page serving as CEO of the company until 2001, and again between 2011 and 2019. Google is the dominant internet search engine, accounting for more than 92% of global search requests. In 2006, the company purchased YouTube, the top platform for user-submitted videos. After acquiring Android Incorporated in 2005, Google released the Android mobile phone operating system in 2008. He has also shown an interest in flying car companies, investing in both Kitty Hawk and Opener. Shares of Google soared almost 50% in 2021, moving Page and Brin up the billionaire list. Page's net worth went from just below $52 billion in March 2020 to the current $105 billion. Warren Buffett. Buffett filed his first tax return in 1944, declaring earnings from his boyhood paper route. Berkshire Hathaway is a $705 billion market cap company. A single share of stock, Class A shares, trading at more than $481,000 as of May 5, 2022. Buffett built his fortune by acquiring undervalued companies. Berkshire Hathaway's portfolio includes interests in insurance, energy, distribution, and railroads. Buffett has dedicated much of his wealth to philanthropy. Between 2006 and 2020, he gave away $41 billion mostly to Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Buffett launched the Giving Pledge alongside Bill Gates in 2010. Buffett, 91 years old, still serves as CEO, but in 2021 he hinted at who might be his successor, Gregory Abel. Abel is the head of Berkshire's non-insurance operations. Bill Gates. While attending Harvard University in 1975, Bill Gates went to work alongside his childhood friend Paul Allen to develop new software for the original microcomputers. Following this project's success, Gates dropped out of Harvard during his junior year and went on to found Microsoft with Allen. The largest software company in the world, Microsoft also produces its line of personal computers, publishes books through Microsoft Press, provides email services through its Exchange server, and sells video game systems and associated peripheral devices. Bill Gates stepped down from both the Microsoft board and Berkshire Hathaway's board in 2020. Cascade Investment LLC is a privately held investment vehicle that owns a variety of stocks. In 2000, Gates' two philanthropic organizations merged to create the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Through it, they have spent billions to fight diseases such as polio and malaria. As of 2021, the foundation had spent more than $1.9 billion to combat the COVID-19 pandemic. Bill Gates is largest private owner of farmland in the U.S. with over 268,000 acres. He and Melinda French Gates divorced on August 2, 2021. With the divorce, roughly $5 billion in equities were transferred to Bill Gates' estate. Bernard Arnault. Bernard Arnault is the chair and CEO of LVMH, the world's largest luxury goods company. Most of Arnault's wealth comes from his massive stake in Christian Dior. Arnault was an engineer by training, an entrepreneur by trade. Arnault first showed his business acumen while working for his father's construction firm, Ferret Savinel, taking charge of the company in 1971. He converted Ferret Savinel to a real estate company named Ferinel Incorporated in 1979. Arnault remained Ferinel's chair for another 6 years, until he acquired and reorganized luxury goods maker Financière Agache in 1984, eventually selling all its holdings other than Christian Dior and Le Bon Marche. He was invited to invest in LVMH in 1987 and became the majority shareholder, chair of the board, and CEO of the company 2 years later. Jeff Bezos. In 1994, Jeff Bezos founded Amazon.com in a garage in Seattle. The company has since morphed into a one-stop shop for everything under the sun. Amazon's pattern of constant diversification is evident in some of its unexpected expansions. It acquired Whole Foods and entered the pharmacy business in 2017. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos will step down as CEO of the e-commerce giant in 2021. Bezos originally took Amazon public in 1997 and went on to become the first man since Bill Gates to achieve a net worth of more than $100 billion. The company's share price jumped 76% in 2020 amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The Washington Post, which he purchased in 2013, and the 10,000-year clock also known as the Long Now. On July 20, 2021, Bezos, his brother Mark, aviation pioneer Wally Funk, and Dutch student Oliver de Man completed Blue Origin's first successful crewed flight, reaching an altitude of more than 66 miles before landing safely. Bezos' wealth peaked at $211 billion in the same month. Elon Musk. Elon Musk was born in South Africa and grew up in Canada. He studied at the University of Pennsylvania and Stanford University. He founded Zip2, one of the earliest online navigation services, and later founded X.com, a payment system that was sold to eBay. In 2004, Musk became a major funder of Tesla Motors, now Tesla. In 2016, Tesla shares soared 740% to propel Musk up the wealth rankings. He is also CEO and chief engineer of Space Exploration Technologies, SpaceX. Tesla co-founder Elon Musk became the richest person in the world in January 2021. He asked his Twitter audience whether he should sell 10% of his Tesla stock, framing the issue as a response to criticism of unrealized capital gains as a means of avoiding taxes. Elon Musk says he will pay more taxes than any American in history this year. U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren has called for a wealth tax. Musk, if you opened your eyes for 2 seconds, you would realize I will pay $16.40 billion. Elon Musk's net worth hit a high of $340 billion in November 2021. In April 2022, Musk began a campaign to take Twitter private. Musk plans to fund the deal with $21 billion of his own capital.